into Madden 18 on EA Sports.
It was a tremendous passing display that this man put on last week. Short, deep, intermediate. He made all the throws. And he had the yards to prove it, not to mention the win. He's riding high coming into this game.
It's the Giants going up against the Eagles.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the New York Giants. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, escaping the pressure right. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Here we go with 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sterling Shepard, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and
here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They go play action here on first down, eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He's got a man complete. There he goes, Brandon Marshall. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Brandon Marshall, 76 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. And there, a post route started out right, caught it in the middle of the field, went into the end zone. What typically makes those successful, those deep post routes?
You need help from your complementary receivers, okay? The guy that you want to get the ball is the guy that we just saw catch it and take it into the end zone. So he needs...
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Now a first carry here for Shane Vereen. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got it at the 15. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done.
They run with a 5th-round man, Paul Perkins. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon Marshall. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Looking to throw. He hits his target, the tight end Adams. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Paul Perkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur,
a reminder coming up in the Sunday night game, matchup you don't see very often, a rematch of Super Bowl 18. The Raiders traveling to Washington. And then tomorrow on Monday night, we'll see the Cowboys heading to the desert to take on the Cardinals.
Former NFC East rivals.
To Vereen out in the flat. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Flushed out right, and bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And give him a gain of 37.
Well, that catch just gives us another reason to praise Odell Beckham Jr. Off to an incredible start to his NFL career.
3 Pro Bowls, 3 straight Pro Bowls, obviously, and first Giant to do that in more than 50 years, Charles.
And how about the numbers that he's put up also? 1,300 or more yards and 10 or more touchdowns in each of those 3 seasons.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first half highlights and analysis.
LR, plenty to show in this one.
Going to be a busy man at intermission. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Shepard. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. They're going to look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
I'm pretty sure the Giants saw big success for Sterling Shepard coming out of Oklahoma. They could see him in their offense working in the middle of the field and making big catches.
Second, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Shane Vereen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kick. New York set to take the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They'll throw now on the final play. A screen here to Vereen. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top as we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
All right, Brandon, we'll see if I can get through this without being skipped as we welcome you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Eagles trail at home at halftime. The Giants will want to come out after the half and really put the pressure on from the start. All right, let's roll those moving pictures. Giants opening drive. Shepard's wide open on the deep pass. And this long run goes for a touchdown, which takes the lead to 13. Now 1st and 10. Marshall's got nobody around him on the deep pass. And this great play will go for 6. Giants push the lead to 10. Now 2nd and 8. The deep ball is on target here, and it ends up working for a touchdown. We go to the 2nd. The Giants up now by 9. Adams wide open, able to make the grab. And he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 28-yard line. Giants have it later on the drive. Perkins is going to look for space, and he'll take this all the way for a touchdown. Giants on 2nd and 7. That takes the lead up to 9. Completion will be made here to a wide open man. Sticking with the same drive. Vereen's got it on the run, and he'll go in from 7 yards out. That pushes the lead to 16.